Able as the title of our Black Student Union is so Knox. It's so Knox. Because every other college and university had a BSU.
That's true.
You know, the school name BSU, school name BSU. And we were like, yeah, we got to have something different. We got to do it like, it's got to be a different name with different letters. And it was a whole meeting behind the name.
Very heated discussion about what the name.
When I think about it, it was like, that's a Knox thing to do, man. Because you can't just go the way most people go. You got to go down this way.
Well, you got to debate about it. ABLE was, I think, a response to something that was lacking in our college experience. And it was that time, that era was like, well, go get it. Go ask for it.
When I came to Knox in 67, there may have been 10 Black students on campus.
Total.
A total. There were 1,300 students on campus. And, we looked at the idea, by that time a lot of Black writers were proliferating the market. There were no Black studies, but I have to say, Robin Metz, you did teach African American studies, but we didn't see any Black professors, and we thought that this was an issue. So the ACM, once we had this big confab, the idea was to go back to our campuses and make change, institute change. And that's what we did. And that's when we formed the organization. That's when we made the demands.
With ABLE, growing up in Galesburg, meeting these folks from Chicago, they kind of were scary initially,
That would be me.
It would be kind of scary. There's some who aren't here. but it was exciting too, because the Black population in Galesburg is not huge, and relatively the people you socialize with were the people you really knew in church more often than not. And so that was kind of my experience. Both my brother and I were very used to being one of one or one of two Black students or Black people wherever we were. And, just kind of grew up with that. So it was interesting to meet students coming from Chicago and coming from other metropolitan areas where there were much larger Black populations, and hearing what they had to say about it, and sort of helping them, if that's possible, to kind of get through a little of that culture shock when they came to Galesburg, and try to say, it's okay, it's gonna be all right, it's okay,
And I would say, don't be scared of us.
Yeah.
But what would you have to say, individually or collectively, to these, I'm old, so-called kids, to these kids about their alienation for being in a predominantly white community?
I would say the alienation, you have to fight it. It's not an easy battle, but be brave and lean into it. And above all, don't let it limit. Don't say, I'm not going to go there because that particular group doesn't look like me. I'm not going to try this because the people that I see trying that don't look like me or come from a different place. My lesson from Knox was, wow, I can do something about it. They taught me how to speak. They taught me how to write. So let me get up and say something. Let me write something. Let's see where that goes. So take the skills that you have and use them to solve your problem.
So I think the big role for ABLE is just like big welcoming hospitality. We love you. We know where you came from. We're concerned about where you're going. This is your school too. And that's one of the things you lack when you come here. You don't feel like it's yours. You don't feel like Knox College belongs to you. You feel like it belongs to them, and you're just stepping in and you're looking. And I think ABLE's role is to, no, this is your place. You belong here. This is your school too.